Welcome back, guys, to another video here in our career mode on the road to the PGA Tour. If you missed last video, go check it out. But basically, similar to Augusta, we had the US Open. It was probably tougher conditions than we saw out in Augusta. I was pretty proud that we finished strong with a birdie. I think we finished at about 6 or 7 over, so a better score than we shot in Augusta. But those big boy tournaments really struggle with those ones. So happy to be done them. That was a great experience. I'm just happy we made it. I've said that through the last couple of videos, but we are ready to begin our true career, diving into the Korn Ferry Tour Korn Ferry Tour Q School, and we're diving right into Orlando, Florida. So we go from Brookline to Bay Hill, another tough course, but I think my game's in an okay spot. We got some upgrades last time. I'm confident that we hit some good shots, and really the big difference there was we had crazy winds. The last round at Augusta saw 14-mile-per-hour winds, and out in Brookline for the US Open we saw 20-mile-per-hour winds. And if you just slightly off the fairway or the green, you find yourselves in those thick rough, and we couldn't capitalize. But like I said, my game's in a good spot. I feel like we have tournament conditions, but the wind for round 1 here in Bay Hill isn't as strong as we've seen. So we're going to dive right in. I'm looking forward to seeing Bay Hill in this. I mean, everybody knows Bay Hill. It's legendary. Let's just go out, shoot a good round, try and get in the weekend.
Esports
this is what it all comes down to.
PGA Tour are proud
and I'm looking forward to
this
it.
Showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida.
It's going to take a big week here.
Opening round
It's going to take a
coverage
big
of the
week.
event known
There you go.
as
Some early
Q
scores,
School.
-1, -2.
This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move.
But we've been
through
working
the
for this.
weekend,
We
and
won the
take a
US
look
Amateur
at
Championship
the
by a good
leaderboard
amount.
here in round 1.
We went to Augusta. We went to
A lot of folks
Brookline.
fighting for the title,
Have that experience
including
under our belt.
leader.
Now we just got to put the pieces together. Again, if the wind stays out of that craziness, I feel like I've hit some good shots. I've controlled my driver really well, but it's going to be those testy shots out of the fairway, or out of the rough, sorry, and around the greens that are really going to determine what we finish here. And beautiful look here at hole 1, and let's just kick it off. So speed has been my issue. I'm fast again on that. That was my issue out in Brookline, just outside Boston, my entire weekend. Really, I mean, we played two rounds, and I think we only had a perfect tempo for a few holes there. So that'll be something to look out for as well. Got a little bit of wind, but I'm not convinced the wind is really going to affect this shot too much. We got a good cut, or a good sit here out of this first cut. Let's just get this ball on the green, see if we can give ourselves an early look at birdie. And that is going to pop out because of the fast tempo. To the right, it stays out of the bunker, so I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad. I haven't been great with my chip shots. That's something that I'm hopeful to work on this week. Let's just see if we can't chip this just onto the green, let it run out to the hole. We do just that.
Oh yes, you love the.
And as we say, chip shots have been my bane of existence.
For a surprise
I mean, a
birdie.
fairly straightforward chip shot, not any break in that, and we get a birdie on hole number 1. That feels really good. That feels really good. We need momentum.
Demanding par 3, Frank.
Goal really is to just carry that front bunker or sneak it a
Hole
little
2
right
here.
and try and cheat it
All right,
around.
we're off on the right foot here. This is what we need. But again, power, distance is kind of the big thing for my golfer here. Is I just don't have the distance that you're going to see, and I'm sure a lot of the amateurs don't as well. So 228, you usually be using a long iron as a pro. Having to come in with a hybrid, there's a good tempo. That sounded flush. That might need to sit though. But that is a beautiful shot. It's going to run out, but I mean, I don't think I get there with a 4 iron. And a 3 would have absolutely sailed that green. So I'm okay with that shot. That was right at the pin. Beautiful look. We got a spinner shot coming in here now. I think we can pick this perfectly, have it stop the left side here and trickle back towards the flag. Okay, not bad. Left it below the hole, which is probably an easier putt than down the hill. Coming back up. Gonna be a right to left putt. White right to left.
This from about 10 feet.
Pace should be everything here. Let's just try and sink it. Back-to-back birdies. And we were doing that at Augusta, so Pace was an issue for the US Open. Putting was an issue at Augusta. Let's not drop a shot here. Perfect putt.
Yeah, that's a good putt.
That was a bogey because it was par 3. Oh, I forgot that we drove the green.
To even par.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, I'm happy that we sunk that putt then for just one drop shot. I forgot that that was a long par 3. Oh my word.
You're in some serious trouble.
And then you got this big, beautiful. If I'm Bryson, I'm going straight over there to that flag. But unfortunately, this is going to call for a good tee shot to put it on that dog leg, and then just have a good second shot in. There we go. Obviously, we can't even make it to the bend as an amateur. I don't have that power drive yet. I don't have the distance yet. But we pipe one right down the middle. Even with a slow tempo, that should go about 280. 265, 280 with
good
rollout.
Shot. Coming off bogey at the second. That's going to
be
in the
nailed it.
fairway.
280. I know my distances, folks. He's happy. Still got that US gear on. Haven't really unlocked too many apparel opportunities yet.
139 is the number.
Here we go.
Pin
9 iron, finesse shot.
Of the green today.
Use the wind. Not much up there, but it will affect it a little bit. Underswing like crazy. That's got to go. That's got to go and sit. Okay, hit the rough. I feel like if that hit the...
Had a good look at the green, but
that was just a bad swing, but I feel like if...
Wondering what might have been.
What do I hit here? I think we just do a little weird flop shot right onto the green. That's such a weird shot, but I love it. So unfortunately, when I don't have all the tools in my bag, we got to work with what we got, and a flop shot is perfect for there. Okay.
Nicely done.
We'll take a par. That was 2 feet from disaster going into the water, so we'll take that for sure. I'm lucky it hit the rough. We got some guys scoring low now. 4 under through 12 is the leader.
Frank a chance to make
par 5
and maybe even an eagle 3.
We're definitely not going to be able to make an eagle 3, I don't think.
So if you had a good drive in there and you're going with a slightly shorter club, big advantage.
Don't hit the tree. We ran into some tree troubles off the chutes at Brookline. Perfect tempo again. We're really starting to get this dialed in. It showed signs of progress in our second round of the US Open. And now here we are.
That is a fine tee shot.
Four or 5 holes in, and we've hit 2 perfect drives. So feels good. Let's get this 3-wood up there. Pretty much perfect. 0.1% slow. We're really starting to figure out our golfer's speed. Drives at 234 carry.
Well, just a good
256 total.
Right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
We gotta start putting some pressure on these guys, though. We really gotta start. I might chuck a spinner really deep down there.
Good shots if you can't reach.
I love this shot. It's dangerous, but with this much green, if this sits, oh my goodness! Now we have about a 4-footer, 4 foot 9 inches for a birdie. That is where you can use that spinner. Is just take a little bit of a full backswing and just chuck it down there. And this is a straight putt. I mean, you can't get much straighter than this. And it is just in the center of the cup. Back to 1 under through 4 holes. Got to take advantage of the par 5s today. That was one thing that was such a struggle. I mean, as an amateur at the US Open, you got 600-yard par 5s with the wind blowing 20 miles into you. Your tee ball goes 240 yards, and you're expected to try and still get there in 3. Very, very tough. But we're not at the US Open anymore. We're at beautiful Bay Hill. Wind might come into play sometime this. We're actually going to help with a little bit of a draw here. Wind might come into play at one of these rounds if we make it into the weekend. Oh my gosh, that is our 3rd straight perfect tempo drive. That needs to sit. I didn't realize. Oh wow, we drove that ball far. 282, rolled out to just about 300.
For this hole, eh?
I guess we were on a bit of an elevated tee box, and now
working out of the rough now for his second.
Oh boy,
at the par 4 5th.
Oh man, I think we just bail this out. Do we go underneath? We try and just punch this out? I think we just try and punch this out. I don't think I can get this in a good enough position to go over top. Sit, 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 sit. Too much club. Right idea, too much club, and it didn't come back down. Now we're
From the
sitting
rough
with the
into the
ball
bunker,
below our
the
feet.
frying pan
Might even
into
be
the
above our
fire.
feet. This is a
Sometimes
weird
mistakes,
stance.
They just have a way of compounding themselves.
Weird stance. We just got to get this ball onto the green about 5 yards and have it stop. Well, I mean, I knew it was going to jump out left. I just didn't want to over-aggressively approach it. And here we go.
Grind out a par.
Grinding out a par. You heard the man.
9-footer.
Left to right, up the hill. Not much break to it. Right in the center of the cup for a good par. That is a misjudgment of distance off the tee box, followed by a beautiful shot out of the bunker. We're still at 1 under, tied for in fourth, solo position fourth.
I don't want to. It's too difficult.
Why not?
It's too hard. It's too difficult.
555 yards.
But that's not such a bad score if you break it down. That's
Wow.
Break it down for one hole. It
three
broke him
pars
down.
and an eagle.
What an unreal hole. I mean, it's just beautiful. Bryson goes straight for it. I got to go this way, and we're just going to be able to clear the fairway over here. This is probably going to be a 3-shot hole, depending on how good we hit this. Just about perfect again. A little to the left, but we should be well over the water. Indeed we are. 275 carry. Going to roll out close to about 305.
Piece of that big
304.
weight, but it is well down this 6th fairway. What a gorgeous tee shot.
Yeah, that was a really, really well placed tee shot. But now we have some decisions to make. In fact, I don't want to do anything stupid here to jeopardize my chances, so we're just gonna lay up with a 5-iron, get it somewhere down there. That should sit before the rough.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. It's 37 yards to the hole.
All right. Do I just chuck another spinner in here? That worked out last time really well. I kind of like the spinner idea. I like this distance for this shot. Came out a little right. That's probably because I was fast. Just tugged it. We don't have that pinpoint accuracy right now or forgiveness.
It'll end up okay.
Woo-wee. All right, birds. This one's mine. This ain't coming to you. Big right to left. Downhill. I left it short.
I nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by.
Remember what I said about taking advantage of the par 5s.
Safely in for par here at the 6th.
Dang it.
And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under.
All right, we keep going. We didn't drop a shot, so I mean, we're still only a couple back from the leader.
What's the challenge here?
Really, the high ball hitters have an advantage here. Just try and carry it in the middle of the green.
Okay, 4-iron. Unfortunately for what he just said, I do not have a high ball. But we'll try and get a finesse shot with a hybrid. Ease up on it a little bit because I think this is gonna roll out. But if it lands soft, sit. It was the right idea. Get in that bunker. I'd much rather the bunker shot.
And that's going to be too strong.
Right idea, just unfortunately, I just don't, like I was talking about earlier, I don't have the distance with my long irons to get it onto the green in a good enough spot where it'll get close. And unfortunately, the hybrid just does that. You hit it just about to perfection, and it doesn't stop. It just rolls all the way through. But I mean, that's a pretty good bunker shot, a little to the right. It's hard for me to judge which way this is going to go.
Not a bad shot out of the bunker.
We got an uphill putt left to right. Make sure we get it there. Save the par. Beautiful par save.
Well done. That's in for
all right, we're playing conservative golf.
And he'll stay
Like
right where he is.
really, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Still got lots of golf. It looks like there might be some scoreable holes on the back.
Another hole that suits the long hitter, Rich. That bunker just over.
Here we go, 8th hole.
Let's
Let's just try and blast one down there. You heard him. If we can get it down there pretty far, it should be a pretty straightforward shot into it for the second. Perfect tee ball again. Absolutely pounded this one. Oh my word.
No issues here. That is into the fairway.
Absolutely piped. 305. Now we got 155 to the flagstick.
Down on the course, let's check in with WiFI the third.
155 to the hole. Pin sitting on the left.
Wind is picking up. It's now at 5 miles, so it's starting to gust out here as we get later on in the day. We did have a later tee time. Come on, good shot. Oh my gosh, go in the hole. Land soft. Okay, so I mean, that was the trickiness of do you club down and hope that the wind just trickles it onto the green, or do you go over the flag stick? We opted for going over the flag stick. It will be a very difficult downhill putt.
Down the hill, gonna be critical
But
here on
I
this
mean, our
putt for
putting has
birdie.
been better than it's been in the last 2 tournaments, so just got to get it down there. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. Short side again. So just misjudging the breaks just a little bit, but can't be too upset with that one. Back up the hill here for a pretty straightforward par putt. Gets in the middle of the cup.
Okay, good roll there.
On to the 9th hole. Let's try and make a birdie before we make the turn. I'm so happy with a 1 under through 8 holes. We've kind of corrected the ship from the last couple weeks.
74-yard par 4, and Frankie played it before.
And we're just looking to qualify. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. Now we just gotta smash this one down there.
The green goes the other way.
That was very slow, and we've tugged that. Actually, we've pushed that to the left because of the slow follow through. So that's one thing, is if you don't get that tempo right playing on the harder difficulties, your ball is going to flare one way or the other. And because we were slow there, a little late coming through, we have now found ourselves in a bunker. However, we do have a decent lie. I don't know if we have enough club to get it to the flag, but we should be able to get this one on the green, assuming it comes out as clean as I hope it will. Just give ourselves a putt, even if it's a long one. Gets good contact. Oh, and we've actually picked it too clean. Didn't need that extra overswing on that one. Rolled right through the green.
Not a bad fairway bunker shot. Just
yeah, I'm actually happy with it. I just didn't expect it to do that. So now we got a very straightforward up and down flop shot. Honestly, did not expect it to come out like that. I didn't check to see what the distance was, but that's a pretty piss poor effort. Not happy with that one. That was a user error.
This one up at 26 feet.
Wow. Yeah, that's a poor effort right there. And now we're struggling to make par on a pretty straightforward par 4. Got there. And we've left it on the short side for the third. After I talk about my putting coming up huge, it's been 3 straight holes of leaving it short. And now we got a bogey putt and go back to even at the turn.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off.
Just some rookie mistakes, I gotta say. I gotta say that I feel like I'm striking the ball very well. I'm making some pretty stupid judgment. I thought a flop shot was a good idea there, granted how much green we had to work with. I don't like chipping it from an uphill lie, because if you just hit it a touch too hard, it's down the other side of the green with water in play there. I didn't even want to give it a chance, but I guess we took too much off that flop shot. The wind kind of gobbled it up, and that's all it wrote. That's how you make bogeys on simple par 4s. And now we're kind of a mess with our tempo, but thankfully it seems to be going fairly straight. It's a little bit out of our rhythm all of a sudden.
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways.
You heard the man trying to find that rhythm.
Club face. That's what they did right there.
And we're gonna finesse this shot right up there. 9 iron. This should land soft.
Yes, we have 140 yards left to the flag.
And
Pin
we've
back right,
butchered
so he
the
can
follow
take an
through
aggressive
once again.
line.
Oh my goodness, we're just not firing very well all of a sudden. We gotta right this ship. Oh, that's a horrible shot. Oh, we are crumbling. And we are just compounding issue after issue. And now we got another difficult par putt.
If you can make this,
What is happened?
Run to the next hole.
Oh, Michael. Get in the hole, please. Oh, thank God.
The arm there
That is a lucky one there. That is a very lucky par putt.
And he'll stay
There's nothing else to it. we have kind of
Another
just
par 4 here, the
slowly
11th,
letting this
just
round
under
slip away
400,
from us.
40 yards. This time,
In a very
there's water
scoreable
looming
round. I
left
mean, you're
and
dealing with very
bunkers on the
tiny winds,
right-hand
and I
side.
can't even make a
It's a
putt
pretty good
drop.
challenge, Frank.
I can't even make an
very
approach
similar
shot.
to the third hole on the front side.
Oh,
Two
wow, we're
bunkers
all
down
out
the
of
right
rhythm
side.
now.
Just got to keep it a little
Thankfully,
left.
we
You
have
don't
enough
to
power
hit
that
driver here.
with the wind is kind of counteracting that. All right, let's dial it back in. We're having flashbacks to
On the left side of
our
this
second round at
fairway, he'll look
Augusta.
over his second.
All right, here we go. Wind is starting to swirl up there. It still is only 4 to 5 miles per hour, but look at that. Just wait for the wind to calm down a little bit. And we're slow again. And that's not even going to get there. Wow. Mistake
Mishit,
after
wrong
mistake.
club. What happened there, Frank?
Mistakes.
All the above, maybe.
Yeah,
It's,
all-
a little bit of a
literally.
head scratcher. Wasn't that hard a shot?
Not playing well. Go in the hole again.
Oh, doesn't hurt
These
to
straight
leave it
chip
short,
shots.
and you do
That was my
that.
biggest
Well
weekend.
done. That is a
Biggest
birdie
weakness
from
coming into
off
this
the green.
weekend was my chip shots, and we have now had 2 straight chip shots. No break on
Right
them,
now
and
we're
we've
at the
drained them both.
574
That is
yard
a
par
birdie
five
that we will
12.
run to
How
this
critical
par
are
5
the
with.
par fives if you're trying to
Oh
put a
my
score
God,
on
we
the board
just
here,
just
Vegas?
got away with murder
Crucial,
on that chip
right,
shot.
because the par
Could not be
fours
any
are
more
very, very
straight.
difficult. So anytime you get a par
Perfect
five,
distance, judged
really
it to
got take
perfection.
advantage of it.
After a horrible second shot, and now we found the tempo. Oh my gosh, that's how you, that could right the ship. That could absolutely right the ship, because we've been on a bit of a downward trend here in the last 5 or 6 holes.
So in the
And now
fairway,
we're setting
but
up
a
here.
pretty good number to carry here for a second.
I'm gonna
to the
down
par
down
five.
club here. Do not need to get it anywhere close to those bunkers. Tempo's back. We're feeling good. This might even need to sit. Yeah. I mean, if we hit that same shot with the 3-wood, we may have
Has
snuck
to
it
be
onto the green,
thrilled
but I mean,
with
there's no
that second
point.
shot here to the par five,
There's
Frank.
absolutely no point.
Got everything out of that.
Yeah, it did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway.
We're going to do our
Yeah,
classic
a
little
fairly
spinner. I'm
straightforward
confident
shot.
that we can get this beside the flag. And we're fast again, and I've absolutely butchered it. Oh, Michael, your tempo today is all over the place. That was right at the flag if it didn't just pull it. Now we're going to have to go for a ridiculous flop shot that I don't even know if I can flop this on. Just give me a putt. Okay, good. We are butchering these easy
And this will
shots.
be a 5-foot putt here.
That was a perfect distance for a spinner, and we
that's
tugged
well
it 3%
done.
to the
He's
right.
able to save his
Jeez.
par. And he'll stay right where he is.
The tempo is a struggle here. I mean, we're still at 1 under. It's if we weren't struggling, we could be at 4 or 5 under right now.
Short,
So
but not necessarily easy.
now this is a tough shot
Stringent
because
tee shot.
driver
a lot of
might
people
not
attempted to take a
be
bigger
the
club
play.
off the tee, 300 yards runs
Nah.
out of the fairway, but really, what does that give you in?
we'll driver. We're gonna take some off this though. Just a nice, easy tempo, little slow, little underswing, right down the middle.
That
Now
will
we've set
do just
ourselves
fine.
up for a pitch shot that should be straightforward. I've said that multiple times.
So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second.
All right, come on, Mike. Just give me a good swing. One good swing. Pretty good. Little slow. I'm happy with that. It's going to rip back a bit, but it should be an uphill putt. Or even a
Okay,
flat
on the
shot.
green, but that's going to leave a putt that will
No, uphill.
get your attention.
Right to left.
A birdie opportunity here at 13.
And if
I'm
you've
happy
ever
with that
used
shot.
a putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up a hill and dead straight.
That's going to scoot a
How is that a dead
foot
straight
too
putt, Noda? There are literally grid markers going to the left. Well, maybe I should have waited and listened for Noda Begay to give me that read, but
for par here at 13.
happy with the pace. That's a
And
good
he'll
hole.
remain right where he is.
I feel like I gave one away though. It just didn't. I swore that was breaking to the left, and it just didn't even try
As we
to.
come to the 14th of par 3, what's ahead for the
Dang
players?
it!
Once again, another tough par
All right,
three
here we go.
coming up. A narrow at the front. It gets
Yeah,
a little
a
wide.
long,
with a
tough
30
par
go up the
three.
screen.
Oh my gosh, what do I do here? Take a lot off this fairway hybrid. Well, hit it horribly again. It's going to roll into the second bunker. And now we're going to have about 2 feet of green to work with. So, just frickin'.
From the bunker. Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Perfect tempo. Good pick. Probably could have gone a little bit harder.
Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that
Come
far
on.
away.
This has to break a little to the right up the hill.
Now, we've seen folks hang that putt out to the right. It does not move as much as you'd think, and that goes on by.
Yeah, you don't say. You don't say. I just learned that. My goodness.
That one, safely in for a bogey. And that won't help the cause.
It feels bad when you make a good recovery shot and you literally just put yourself in a horrible position when you butcher the putt. That looked like it was breaking right to left again, and that's two putts in a row where I think it's breaking left to right, and I've totally misjudged it.
To shoot the low number.
Oh boy. Okay.
That run out down the left side.
Big drive here. Let's get something back.
Yards. If you can stay short of that, then that
had some anger behind it.
Into this
that had some absolute heat behind it.
Oh, I like that tee shot. One extra bounce. That's what kicked it into the first cut.
So now from that first cut, his second to the par 4.
We're going to club down here. Start listening to my own judgment and do things smartly. We're in first cut. It's going to take a little bit off it. Club down. We do have a tiny smidge of helping wind. Pretty good pace. Pretty good tempo. It lands as soft as it possibly can. And once again, we've misjudged the distance. So these front flag placements are really struggling right now with them. This, we don't need all of it. Take a little bit off. It tried going in the hole. And he even could have taken off more than that.
Frank, this is a case where a par is going to feel like an eagle if he's able to get this done.
If you can
I'm not going to give this as much break. I'm going to just right side. Right side. Please go in the hole. And of course this one breaks. And it breaks a cup. And now it's down off the back. And we have an even harder putt coming back for a bogey. Oh my word. I have made an absolute mess of this hole. And now our tournament is slowly starting to get away from us. Thank God we made the comebacker.
Good putt there. It's a bogey 5. Here at
back to back bogeys. Just because of stupid little mistakes. It's not even that the course is that difficult.
Back on the tee here at the 16th.
Oh,
Frank,
Michael.
Lay it out for us. What's ahead?
All right, we gotta really focus up here. I have to make a birdie here, and we gotta close out at least even par.
You can almost take those out of play and have just a mid-iron in here. But we all know what's coming.
Horrible swing. What is going on right now?
Definite slice here. That is well left.
Oh my word. You are seeing a golfer collapse. This is as mental as it is on the course.
Here at 16.
All right, well, not even gonna. Holy crap! What is with this? All right, we're just gonna rip something out there. Try and get it forward. Move the ball forward. We are sloppy. All right.
And that's a good decision to not take.
We put it in a good spot. 100 yards.
To there. This from 105 yards with a little wind at his back.
That's a good looking shot.
Here we go.
That is a good looking shot. All right, we put our head down on that one. I can't hit that shot any better, I don't think, other than it going in the hole. Now we have a straightforward uphill putt into the back of the cup.
That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16.
All right, we're focusing up. We've kind of let this one slide. Like I said, this could be a couple under easily on this.
We arrive now at the 221-yard par 3 17th, a beach bunker front of
Here we go.
the green, bunkers left and long. And
oh my goodness, this is such a scary par 3. Right. I'm clubbing down. I'm just trusting every instinct that I have right now. Pretty good pace on that one. Needs to sit. Hit the flag stick. Oh, I tried. Everything is so long.
And this is a common result.
How do you stop it on the green without... I just don't have the distance.
The back bunker.
I don't have the proper distances.
the hands came through beautifully there.
There, here we go.
Thump of the sand.
Put this one in the back.
And a good chance to save par.
Good par.
Yeah, that's good par.
Let's try and make one last birdie, salvage something out of this round, man. This round got away from me. Again, I'm still in the top 21. Like, it's not bad, but what could have been? I mean, we were 1 under through 1.
The fairway is rather generous.
Kind of fell apart mid-round. Now we're just scrambling on this back 9.
Cognizant of that. And of course, that green shapes to the right.
Smash that one.
Good tee shot makes that second shot a little bit easier.
Oh, I thought I smashed it. 252.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance.
That's a really weak shot.
And a good start
surprisingly.
To this hole.
I didn't think the wind would be that strong,
And
but
second shot looming here from right around 165 yards.
all right, come on. Oh God, this is such a scary shot. But we got it. We got it in the bag. Sallied it. It's going left. It's going left. It needs to jump. I'm just in my own head. We need to regroup. We need to get out of this with.
Look right on that one.
We need to get out of this with a par. Please sit. Everything is just so fast. I'm rolling everything so fast.
You'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap in is now going to be a grind.
Oh, thank God. Get out of here.
A good putt for his par here at the
pick up your
18th
ball.
green.
Get on to round 2.
Round of 72.
Minus 6. We are 6 shots off the lead now. People crushed the back 9 there.
But day 1,
Oh.
Yeah, Dave.
That was one of the grindiest rounds we put together on a day where it should have been very scoreable. So not happy with my play there. But we will approach round 2 with some intensity and just hope that everything's firm. Everything's really firm. And that's something that we haven't really been able to judge. But again, it's difficult as an amateur when your shots are so less pacey than pros, less distance than pros, and everything comes in at a different launch angle because you have to club up.
Of the best young players.
It's hard to stop these balls on a firm green, but it's good to know that it's playing firm. We got a couple guys shot 6 under, so it's definitely scoreable.
It's second round coverage.
All right, second round. We got to make the cut, which we're in a good position to make the cut.
We're in for a heck of a battle.
18 holes left. Is this just a 2-round event? Might be a 2-round event. Here we go. Then let's put something together as if this is our last round.
Meanwhile, our featured golfer, no luck.
Little slow, but honestly, good contact.
Shots inside the cut line, entering play.
Sounds like it's. It was weird that it said 18 holes left. This might be a 2-shot or 2-round, but I can't really tell.
From just a foot or 2 off the fairway.
All right, let's try and land this one soft. We haven't really been able to do it much this weekend. That's going a little left and long. Needs to sit. Got a good soft bounce, I'll say that. I had a chance to just sail into the bunker.
Imagine a miss club because that ball sailed past the flag.
Not really.
Just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
We're just gonna aim couple feet, 3 feet to the left, 4 feet to the left. Just try and get it down there. It's a pretty flat putt. It'll pick up some speed here. Great pace. That is such a well-judged
I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range.
I like that too. Here we go. Tap in par, move to 2. Now we just got to make sure. I don't know if this is a 2-round event.
Right where he is.
Which it could be because it's qualifiers. If it is, we gotta treat this like we gotta drop
31-yard par
5 under.
Here at Bay Hill, this green tilts right to left.
Winning is not in my top of mind. This is entirely. Let's see what we can do.
What are we looking at?
Well, somehow, if you can hit it sky high, that's the best shot to hit in there. This green sometimes gets brick hard, and of course, it all slopes to the left.
I could not have hit that hybrid any better. I could not have hit that hybrid any better. Oh, and it's still gonna run out. These firm greens are impossible. It's so tricky when you don't have the distance.
That one needed to put on the brakes, but could not.
Oh, I mean, I had a game plan on that hole or on that drive, and I executed it literally to what I thought was perfection, and it still didn't matter. That just shows you how freaking tough this is. Perfect tempo, right beside the flag. Another tap in par. I'm happy with that tee shot. I could not have hit that any better. That is tournament firmness at Bay Hill. Yeah, I did exactly what I wanted to there.
With the second, and he'll stay right where he is. Now to the par 4 third, picturesque and difficult hole, Frank.
It might be picturesque, but it's certainly not for the faint of heart.
right.
This is going to take your best swing.
We're starting to get to a couple scoreable holes, and I'm going to try and just focus up and just try and get a couple birdies on the card. Get some confidence early. Those are two really good pars. Another perfect tempo. We've really found our tee game right now. I probably could have added a fade there to try and get some extra distance, but
that's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
there's kind of like a natural...
Let's bring in EVGA the third.
156 yards left to the hole. Pin sitting back right.
I want it, like, everything about this makes me want to club up one, except for the fact that the firmness is just insane. Like, even that, I mishit that by 2.1% underswing and 1.6 slow, and it still went forward.
So a good chance, really, outside chance for birdie.
I don't even think this is an outside chance. I think this is a legitimately good birdie putt. Uphill, slight right to left, hit it firm, get it up the hill.
Oh, yes.
Okay, we played that hole really well. I'm happy with that birdie.
For a birdie.
We're going to have to put some pressure on these guys at the top, because if this is only a 2-round event, they're going to drop at least 5 or 6 under, and it's going to take a long shot to beat them, but we got to start early and often. So it's good on hole number 3 to get a birdie there.
330 yards to get a par.
And now we have a par 5.
Birdie hole, maybe even a chance.
We're going to have to add a
really
fade here for
jumpstart the
sure,
round.
and just crush this one. Good tempo right down the heart. Very slow. Almost felt like I had a bit of user lag there. I got to the top and my thumb just didn't want to go up. There we go. Still good. 282. We know this is a 3-shot hole with my distance. Can never get there in 2 just yet.
Yards, a second from the fairway at the par 5.
Pretty good pace on that one. Absolutely hammered down the right side of the fairway. Pretty good angle too. If you go left here, there's no green to work with. Obviously, we have to go over the bunker here, but
got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
I'm not doing a spinner. I don't even know what to do here. Can I long flop this, do you guys think? Man. This is a gamble, but if we can do it, this is going to land beautifully. I'm going to try it. I need all of this. Oh, the risk and reward, baby. Had to overswing to clear that bunker. Didn't have great tempo, but the wind put that perfect position. And now we have another very makeable birdie putt. Up the hill, right or left to right. Let's go.
Oh, good run going
what a
here
hole.
This
Oh
is
man, that was such a gamble and we had to take it. No messing around now. We are not playing conservative. Let's go. We have life in our legs.
Off the tee, Frank, out of these fairway bunkers.
All right, par 4, 390 yards, hole number 5. A good tee shot, split those bunkers.
Playing the Arnold Palmer Invitation, you see 2 different strategies here. Just an iron off the tee, give yourself a full shot in, or
I like that idea of clubbing down.
Take it over that bunker.
I do not want to get close to those trees and have the branches in my way again. This might even be too much club, especially since we just ripped it. I would rather stay well away from those trees. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, this is
last time, if you remember, last round we were farther down the fairway here on the right side, and then we hit that tree branch, and it helped our shot, but I don't want to risk that again.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Steven.
136 is the
136.
number, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
Let's go. Club down. It's going to be firm. Get it to the middle of the green, have it release towards the flag. Perfect tempo. Can't ask for a better looking shot here. Can't ask for a better looking shot here. Oh, man, it tried to hop forward. I think that's the play.
And more importantly, too, a green
uphill
regulation, so birdie chance.
Oh, it's actually uphill, then downhill.
This one measures out to 15 feet.
So it's going to turn at the end. We got to give it the respect it deserves.
Oh, how about the run here? That a third
What a
consecutive
putt.
birdie.
Barely
He's gonna
snuck
get
in on that
this
right
to
side.
3 under par.
Oh, and now we're exploding. Now we have life. Up to 5th spot.
Frank, this is a big, brawny par 5.
We are just making smarter choices today. We know the green is firm. I've wanted to club up so many times, and I haven't. In fact, I've clubbed down multiple times to make sure that we're landing it soft and just getting it somewhere on the green for an uphill putt. That's the play today.
3 pars.
This needs to sit.
That's pretty good.
It is, but you're still playing the same hole.
We're in okay in the first cut there. 300 yards, basically. In fact, we're going to do what we did yesterday. We're just going to try and get it just past that 100-yard stake. No need to be aggressive here and do something stupid. Just get ourselves into scoreable positions. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful shot here. And now we find ourselves 82 yards.
I don't know about that one. Ball in the first cut. Could have gone a little further down the fairway.
Yeah, well, good thing for you is you don't need to know why I did that. Again, going to be firm. Take a little bit off this. Just get it to that front little part of the cup. Another good-looking shot here. We actually needed it to go another couple feet. That was kind of a good judgment, mishit.
You heard the term mulligan. You'd love that.
Yeah, that was just a bit of a mishit. But again, an uphill putt here. It's going to funnel back towards the cup. We're leaving our putts in the right spot. This needs to turn somewhat, though. Keep turning. Oh!
Yeah, that's a pretty good
We'll
putt.
take that. A
Just
tap in par.
little bit off the
Tried
mark.
getting the 4 straight birdie. We'll take a par here. Obviously, par 5. You're hoping for a little bit more than that,
Finished
but
one off with no problem. It's in for par.
we'll take that
They'll
5
remain
every day of the
3
week
shots
here.
off the pace.
We're doing well. We're doing really well right now. We're focused up.
Frank, the good news as you come to the 7th after that beast of a par 5 is that it's just under 200 yards. There's no water.
Yeah, it's not as long as the second, but it's
It's a very, very difficult par 3. Again, all the par 3s that we've been faced with today have been pretty challenging. So overall, everything is going to be required here. In fact, this might be too much club, but if we fall in the bunker, I'm okay with that. That needs to sit hard. Go in the bunker. Okay, I'm okay with the bunker shot. Front or back.
It is into one of the 2 back
I'm confident with the
bunkers around
pick
the
shot.
7th green.
I'm not so confident with the chip shot right now. I know that sounds really weird, but perfect tempo. It popped out left for some weird. I guess my swing through wasn't the most straight.
Out of the sand. Would have maybe like to run that up a little further.
We got to drain this. Keep the momentum going. Oh no, I thought it wasn't gonna break that much. That's another misread. A good putt. I hit the putt the way I wanted to hit the putt. Now we have this comeback bogey putt. Dang it! A little bit of a brain fart there. I misread the putt.
That's going to drop him to 2 under.
As long as we don't compound issues here and drop another one, that's okay.
Now arrive at the demanding par
That
4
was.
8th, measuring
I hit the putt
460
exactly
yards,
how
fairway
I
bunkers
wanted
on
to
the
hit
left,
it. It was
and
just
a
not the right
pond
read.
guarding the green.
And that was an errant putt. Hammer that one down the right side.
Well, this breeze going to push this toward the right.
Absolutely perfect tee shot once again. So our
Beautiful
tee ball has
tempo
been
of that
really good
swing.
today.
This is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
I mean, it wasn't bad yesterday considering our score. It just we couldn't make anything happen.
His second.
He's got 154 yards to the hole, looking to make up for that drop shot with a birdie here.
We take a nice soft 8-iron. Ease up on it a little bit. Doesn't need to be full. Go a bit. Go in the hole. We're putting on a bit of a show with these irons now. We figured out the firmness. We have figured out the firmness.
A dead-on look here for birdie.
He said dead on, but I gotta think it breaks a tiny smidge to the left. I'm gonna keep playing with my gut feeling. Yep.
Okay, right on line.
All right, we got that birdie, or we got that bogey back. Let's go, baby.
We'll
3 under
certainly help
again.
the cause.
Ooh-wee. Let's just keep firing away. We're hitting the ball so well off the tee box.
Bay Hill
We're playing like we want to make that card. We want that card.
Line at Bay Hill with a 474 yard.
All right, we're gonna absolutely smash this one too.
Fairway bunker on the
Here we go.
left, so play accordingly.
Oh my word, we reached back for some extra on that. Wow, look at that ball. 289 carry.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today.
Yeah, we found something with the
tee shot.
driver. We found something with the rhythm, and it's paying off. 320 carry. Same thing here. Got to land this soft.
Here at the par 4 ninth.
What you're looking at is one of the biggest greens on the golf course, Rich. So it gives you a chance to be perhaps a little more aggressive than what you would normally think on a par 4 that's just a little under 500
Perfect
yards.
tempo once again. The wind is pushing it more than I thought it would. But all in all, not a bad judge shot.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Oh God, this is
Not
tough
only a long
putt, though.
putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one.
Oh God,
Be
just get
very
it close.
pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet.
Perfect putt. It's turning.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt.
And we left it short by a couple inches. Oh my good God.
Just a tap
Oh,
in there
okay.
for par
Okay.
at the
I mean,
ninth. And that's
par
gonna
was
be
what I
a
was
3
expecting.
under
After the putt
33
rolls,
on this
sometimes you
front
get
side.
the putt rolling, and you're like, oh, this could be exceptional, and then comes up just a tad
Tempo
short.
here at
But
Bay
great
Hill,
putt,
not
great
overly long,
front nine.
just
I mean, we made
400 yards,
four
but
birdies
the
on that front
emphasis
nine.
is
So
on accuracy
all in all,
off
pretty
the
happy with
tee.
that one. We make the turn.
Crucial. Put it in
Another
play in the right
scoreable,
spot.
pretty
You'll
short
have a
par
chance
4.
to
We
get
just
out
got to
of here
split
with a
these
birdie.
bunkers, get a good shot, split the bunkers. Oh, our tempo is absolutely dialed right now. Absolutely dialed. Wow, 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 wow.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend. And
So they keep talking about the weekend, but the game keeps telling me that I have 9 holes left, and it normally says what the cut line is.
He's got 103 yards to the front, 113 to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
I'm throwing this way past the pin and hoping it rolls back. Come on right a bit. Come on right a bit. Wow, we could have gone even farther. A little slow
Good
tempo,
shot.
but that shouldn't affect
Safely
the
on
pace too
green
much.
and a birdie chance.
18-footer.
Not much break in this one. 18-footer, left to right, small, up the hill.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope.
I don't even know if there is another round after this, but we are playing like there is not. We are playing like a Korn Ferry qualifier. Let's go, baby.
Water pops
Let's
up
go,
here
baby.
at Bay Hill. This at the par 4 11th. It's 438 yards. You want to sort of take this one.
Just keep the momentum going. No time to stop.
But keep in mind,
We're
if you're
playing
too
like our
far
lives
right,
depend
then
on it,
those
and I
fairway
absolutely
bunkers
love that
could become
after
a
a
problem.
really poor showing in the 2 majors we got invited to. We are now showing why we are a strong amateur regardless. Still a long way to go before we look like a true PGA professional, but we are making this course look easy at the moment.
Breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
Well, the wind was really strong last time, so if it helps us the same way, this should land pretty well. Oh, and I was slow, and that's going to jump off to the left. Oh, that would have been right at the flag. That would have been so good. Now we just hit off the back, so
Well, too bad, Frank. That
as
one
we
rolled
say,
right
this
off the
course,
green.
we're making it look easy. We kind of just butcher one there, and this one is going to take all the finesse in the world. And oh my goodness, I thought that was going in for half a second. And there we go, just like that, we put on I love that spinner. That is going to be a signature shot you see me use all the time. Up the hill, right to left, par putt, boom,
Okay,
get on to the
well
next
done.
one.
It is a par here at 11.
5 birdies,
and
you love to
he's
see
gonna
that.
stay 2 back.
Hopefully we can just keep this going. If we can get into the 6, 7, I mean, anything's possible. I can't see those guys not scoring well. Today is just as scoreable, if not more than yesterday.
Got to take advantage of it.
We'll just see if they see how they do. I mean, all we can do is control how we play from here to the clubhouse.
For the big hitters.
And our tempo is so good. Why is that not coming back?
Way too quick on that one. That's way right.
Way too quick. It says perfect tempo.
So
I feel like there's a bit of a bug in this game with the tempo.
The fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
Yeah, now we got an absolutely impossible shot into this. We're just going to try and chunk this one out there. Get it down there for a third shot. Great contact, actually. Okay, 144, 151. We got a 136.
Back into the
probably
fairway.
a 9-iron into this.
The job at hand, and it's a good end result.
We're going to try a very soft P wedge. This got to land perfect. Well, that's step one. It's got to go. It's got to go. No. It was so close to being perfect.
Right there, Frank.
Yeah,
wow, the wind really killed that one.
Come up considerably short.
Oh, that needs to sit. Oh, this is going to be one of the hardest putts we made. It's not even going to be a putt. Wow. And that is the issue of having a chip shot. That's my complaint of any sort of chip shot, even the spinners, is it is so hard on these courses to stop the ball anywhere close to the flag if it goes downhill. You have about 3-4 feet of flat surface, and then it just trails down to the other side of the green immediately. It's chipping in this is my bane, and unfortunately we get a 6 on a par 5.
And he's going to fall to 3 shots.
That really sucks. That stings a little bit. That is just another stupid mistake. That's what we got to eliminate.
On a number of occasions.
That's the difference between a champion and somebody who always finishes runner-up.
Fool's paradise here.
Same thing. Club down. I'm actually going to add a little bit of a draw to this to help it ease up just a bit. Bad tempo, but good shot nonetheless. As long as it doesn't keep rolling to the right. Yeah, it should even stop before the cut. There we go.
Here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend.
Well, we're back into that 129 range. I've hit a couple good shots like that already.
His second from the fairway.
130 yards left to the flag. It's a nice round number. And that wind is herring from left to right, so you need to factor that in as you start this ball.
Go a little bit to the right, wind. Come on. Oh, there's just no wind up there.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Straight putt. Get in the hole.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down.
Okay.
Still pretty good for
another par putt. All right, there we go.
Well judged. That is.
We're going to have to make a couple more birdies coming in. I don't want any scare of the fact that we're going to be outside the top 10.
Frank, I like a good par 3 over 200 yards, requiring that one.
I don't like a par 3 over 200 yards when I'm an amateur without 200 easy club in the bag.
Bunker at the back, bunker to the left side, a little collection area to the right. So really, in the end, you've got one choice. That's at your best.
I'm going to do 2 clubs down. It's going to land on the front, and it's going to roll to the pin. Anything more, and it rolls past the green. This might even need to sit. Oh my gosh. Do you see how soft that landed, and it still rolled through the green? These firm fairways at Bay Hill are torture.
But it'll stay in the short grass.
That is just pain. Oh, I thought I chipped it in again.
Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Oh my gosh, that tried sneaking past the hole there. All right, we're focused up.
Right where he is.
Oh boy. I really want to get inside the top 5. I need a couple more birdies because we don't know what they're going to shoot. We know these guys are going to come out firing in the afternoon. Unfortunately, we didn't play well enough to get anywhere close to the last group, so we don't know what they're going to...
Not only do you have to carry the bunker, You've also got to carry those
Here we
little
go.
shrubs down the right side.
Absolutely hammered it once again. Even with the slow tempo, that should go a pretty solid ways. 274 carry, good a good
It
kick.
all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is
Yeah, we're playing well. We've just
solid
made
drive.
2 whole stupid mistakes. That's all it is. We could be sitting at 500 easily.
Second shot now, and has to be careful because that
Okay,
breeze can
this is
be
difficult.
tricky at his back. You don't want to overclub.
Yeah, overclubbing is definitely the issue right now because, well, we got perfect, but it's jumped out to the right, and I don't know why. Even underclubbing with a finesse shot, and it rolls out 20 feet. It's tough.
Well,
34
not super
feet,
close,
6 inches.
but safely on the green.
A lucky
All right.
birdie here at 15.
It's going to snap to the right.
This has a little bit of uphill to it, working back to the right at the end.
Yep. And it snapped more than I gave it credit for. And we didn't even get it to the flag,
That's what you
so.
want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, the turn will go
Good
in.
leg putt, but we got to start seeing some of these putts drop.
Okay, a solid par.
Everything's
here
just
at
so
15.
firm. You try and add a little bit of
He'll
finesse
stay
and spin to
right
any of these
where
shots,
he
and
is.
it's just not grabbing. Especially, like I said, the distance is the big thing. When you're coming into these greens with
Is this a
6
good
iron
risk
or
reward par
higher,
It's
higher
more about
as in
second
4 or
shot
5
here.
iron,
It's probably
it's
the most
impossible
demanding
to
second
stop
shot on
that
the
ball
golf course.
near the
Frank,
flag.
we know at Bay Hill, the finishing stretch
You basically
allows
have
a
to
player
try and hit the
make
ball
some
off
things
the green
happen.
in
You
hopes
can
that it
make up
stops
some
on the
ground.
green,
Par
and that
5,
is
16,
very difficult
how
to do.
realistic is birdie or even eagle?
Well, this is where it all
a good
starts.
start,
and you're
though.
right on
Good
the
tee
money
ball.
here, Rich. Good tee shot. You can be looking at 3 or 4. Bad tee shot, 6 or 7, and around.
Do I go for it? 198 over the water. I feel like
Now from a little less
I feel
than
like we gotta.
200 yards, this a second to the par 5.
we just got to take a 6 iron. We know it's going to roll past the flag. We just got to get good contact here. And maybe it lands on the fringe. That's a little fast. That's going to land on the green and go a mile. But there is a hill there, which is going to slow it down. So we stay on the green and we have an eagle putt.
Okay, job
See, that's
well
the thing.
done,
I can't
Frank.
club
You
down
know
too
when
much
you
or I
play
don't
this
clear the
hole,
water.
you're playing it like a
I
par
go
4,
there
even though it's a
and
par 5. You need
hit
to be home in 2.
just on the green and it
Certainly
runs
here,
out a
Rich,
mile.
this
So
hole isn't as long as some par 5s, but when you
tough.
consider water in play here,
It's tough.
water
We
in
got
play
an
at
eagle putt.
17 and 18, this is a key shot.
I don't think I gave it enough respect on the break. That's going to go low. Good distance, just didn't have the read at all on that putt. But we got an up the hill.
Remaining here for birdie.
Birdie putt, tiny bit left to right. And we drain a birdie. There we go.
Well
4
done.
under.
That
2 holes
one
remain.
rolled in for a birdie. And he's going to move to within 2 shots of the lead. Perfect.
I really wish
striking
my
range
round 1
for
was a
the
little
weekend.
bit better. We might be having a
So we
chance to
talked
fight
about
these guys
par
because,
threes here at Bay Hill,
like I
and
said,
they
they're going to
finished
shoot probably
with
similar to what they shot on
doozy.
day
It is
1 in
the
these
17th
conditions. It
to
really
221
easy scoring
yards
out there. And
in
now we got a
all sorts of
224.
trouble. You can see that beach bunker.
Oh,
in front.
boy.
There's the water to deal with. Oftentimes a difficult hole
I don't like
location.
coming in here with a
Thrilled to
hybrid,
walk
but I
out of
mean, what
here
else am I going to play with
a
the pin
par.
position back there? 214 yards. I did not get a good hit on that. Get in the bunker, please. Thank God. Sit right there.
And
Holy
that is
crap,
gonna
that
be
was a
safe,
foot
but
from
it's
hitting in the
short
water.
and into that long right side bunker here at 17.
Oh, I hit it just about as good as I could.
That is a good-looking pass.
That is
out
a
of the
tough
bunker
par
right
3,
there.
man.
Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet
right.
for par. No problems there.
Going to hole
That's
18.
par
If this
here
is
at
the last
17.
hole, I don't know what the
And he'll
qualifiers
stay
have.
a
It
couple
keeps
of
telling me
shots
it's the
off the
last
lead.
hole. So unless it's weird and tells me
One
it's
of
the
the
last
signature
hole of
holes
the
here at
round,
Bay
which it
Hill,
never has
it's the
before,
18th.
this
Seen
could be the last
quite a
round
bit
of our
history
Q
through the
school.
years.
Yeah, if you can hit a tee shot around 300 yards, it's going to give you
Last
about
hole, it says.
150
It
in,
usually
so
says what the cut
that's
line
the
is,
goal
so
here.
we'll
the tee
see.
shot, wide
Treat
fairway,
this like it's
but
our last
once
hole.
again, second shot.
Huge drive, ripped it again. Keep forgetting I should be adding a little bit of fade to get that distance out, but
Looking for
all
a
in all,
strong finishing kick here on this Friday.
pretty
Get
good. We
set
got
up
175.
for the weekend, and that another good drive.
see, the
here.
announcers keep saying the weekend, but that could just be default commentary. All right, we're not going to take a club off this. I want to make sure I clear the water. Little fast. It's going to tug it to the left. Oh, God, that needs to sit. Honestly, Not bad. Well, I'm a little disappointed in the sense that my first round was so awful. This round was so good, but I still feel like I left quite a bit out there. Go in the hole. That spinner shot, baby. That spinner shot is going to get me strokes.
Right now, even balls from off
oh my gosh.
So will this be the week that our featured golfer claims that first ever title? Frank, it's looking promising through 36 holes.
Wait, people dropped there?
To just make that final leap to become a winner on the PGA Tour. Well,
no way.
It seems simple, but the last bit is the most difficult.
So
plus
that should
3,
just about do it.
plus 5.
For all of us at EA Sports.
I got okay. So I'm gonna say it again.
On the road.
I gotta think there's something bugged with amateur scoring, because I personally don't think that all these amateurs would shoot a really good low round and then all of them at the top would shoot a really high round. But we'll see. I don't. What does that mean? Are we going into the weekend with the lead? We are. Okay, so we're still in. We're still in this. This video is continuing, baby. So it is 4 rounds. I don't know. That's so weird that in Augusta and the US Open, unless there's no cut line, I don't really know how Q School works. There might not be a cut line. But we pulled off a chip-in birdie at 18. People shot horribly in the afternoon. And we come out going into the 3rd round with the lead at the Q School tournament.
This showcase of the best young players in the world of golf.
I can't believe that.
Lodge in Orlando, Florida.
But I do think there's something, whether it might not be a bug, but I feel like they have amateurs a little undertuned, because there's no way amateurs, all of the leaders, and it happened during the US Amateur Championship as well, every single leader shot positive.
He's on top by 1 entering play.
I just don't think every single one of them would have a really bad day after a really good day. But we followed our bad day up with a really good day, and we took the lead. So
that will end up in the short grass here to start things out.
Here we go. Let's just keep
lying nicely.
Let's just keep playing our game then.
Yards left.
That's a good looking shot. If that clears, it could be right beside the flag. Oh, it hit the fringe. I needed it to hit that a foot, and that could have had a chance of being dumped.
That's a good shot, and more importantly,
all right, well, we got some swagger on us now.
Birdie chance.
We got some absolute swagger coming in here as the lead. Not thinking we would even have a chance of being in the lead.
Oh man, the speed was spot on. A good putt.
Here we go.
Nothing to show for
Not the greatest birdie putt, but right now, I just want to play consistently all day. I don't want a single bogey on my scorecard. That's the goal for today. I don't care how many birdies we drop. Let's hope we get a couple on the par 5s at least. I want to exit this round with the lead, but more importantly, I want to exit it with no bogeys. We have not had a bogey-free round since the very first round of our career, where we shot 3 under at the US Amateur. Let's try and do.
The second here at Bay Hill,
and the reason for
play it out toward that.
I think we're gonna just try and play a 4-iron. We've played a hybrid here every single round,
swing it along the contour
and
of that
flown it.
Green, and who knows?
Let's see if we can't muscle a 4-iron.
Like Jordan Spieth
and even the
did
4-iron is gonna be too much. Oh, it got a soft kick. So maybe the 4-iron is the play on this hole. Okay.
A little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work back on.
That's a 3-round knowledge, not really local knowledge.
Let's bring
we got an uphill putt.
Third for a look at birdie.
And putt coming up a ridge, one you might have to hit a little firmer to take some of the breakout.
And it's going to finish low side again. So our putting hasn't been as good as it could be. I mean, when 3 of our birdies this week have come from chipping in, that's how you know that we've not had the best week going.
And this will stay a 1-shot lead.
Loving it out here in Orlando, Florida, though. Obviously, Bay Hill is such a legendary course, and it's playing firm. It's playing firm and fast.
4 yards and plenty of water.
All right, we're gonna start adding some fades to these shots to try and kill them. No wind. Give ourselves the extra advantage. Oh my God, I hammered that. That needs to stop turning, though. Wow, I crushed that.
Well, you can't walk out.
It's funny to say crush and then driving 270 in the air, but for me, I think it says my average is like 265.
Bend in that fairway.
That's a good shot.
And more importantly, kept it out of that lake.
All right, we're just going to try and hit the front of the green again and let it trickle down to the left side of the green where the flag is. That's a little slow, and unfortunately it's going to the right as a result. So not the shot I was looking for there. A 47-foot putt for birdie.
Do you realize if you just mishit the middle of the club,
pretty straight
by
putt.
a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Thank you for the tip. That's a good looking putt. That could go in the hole. Nope, we missed it on the low side once again. That seems to be my miss today. Is not quite the pace that you're looking for to make some of these putts drop. Again, not putts you really expect to drop. You're not going to make too many 50-footers. But I've gone it to the hole. It's just always been on the low side, which means that I don't quite have the pace figured out. But playing well. Pars to this point.
561 yard uphill.
I can't believe I'm in the lead. That is an absolute shocker to me. Yeah, I guess this does just show you how many holes are left in your round. There probably is not a cut, and that's probably why they're doing it. So here we go. Big fade. Wow. That sound it makes, I don't know if the recording's picking up, but that crunch that this driver is making when I hit it perfectly.
The drive was fine, but just not long enough. So this par 5.
284.
Out of his reach.
We'll take it.
Now from better than 300 yards out, a second to the par 5.
Oh my gosh, our tempo is so good right now. Ooh, that needs to sit. Sit. Okay, good. I'm starting to get hungry. My stomach's growling. I'm surprised the microphone can't pick that up.
That's an aggressive layup, really trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as
I'm going to try the spinner again. I love this shot.
That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Oh, God. That's a horrible shot, though. All right. Perfect distance. I just hit it fast, and I just tugged it to the right.
This is
downhill putt. Let's change the camera angle to our normal putting position. Come on, go in the hole. That was an easy putt.
Yes,
downhill,
indeed.
half a cup right to left.
Perfect.
You take those every time.
In for a birdie, and that's going to move him to 6
That's a good thing because
par.
Gilbert just birdied his 5th hole.
At Bay Hill, Frank, this is a chance.
We gotta stay on pace with these boys.
Management as opposed to maybe brute strength. What do you think?
Yeah, rather soft par 4. No water here, but bunker down the left and bunker down the right.
Now we're gonna play. I'm gonna keep
Pinches
playing
into
smart.
that corner.
There's no point playing
if you're a
stupid.
little wayward, an iron here is not a bad idea.
That should be perfect position again, right down the middle. A little farther back, but I'd rather take a full swing into this than have tree trouble and try and have to bend it around hanging branches. So
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
He's got 118 yards to the front of the green.
Let's land this
130
soft.
is the
We're coming
number
in
to
from
the
a high
flag.
angle.
Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
could that be
Here we go.
perfect? What an absolute
There's one
beautiful
thing about
shot.
good iron play. When you hit it, and
That
it comes
is
off the
beautiful.
club face, you know it's going to be close. More evidence there.
And another birdie, back to back,
there's
baby.
another
Let's
one.
go.
Back-to-back birdies here at 4 and 5.
Let's go,
And
baby.
he's going to move to 7 under
And Gilbert
par,
and
2 under on
Fujiwara.
the day. On to the par
Both
5,
putting on
6th
birdies,
hole.
so there's
This
a
is one
bunch of
the
birdies
signature
falling now.
holes here at
Again,
Bay Hill.
a beautiful
Frank,
day, no
what does it
wind.
take to stay out of trouble
If you
on
can
this
figure out
hole?
the firmness
Well, I always
of
thought,
Bay Hill
horseshoes
here,
were
then
lucky.
you
Six-hole
really
shape like a horseshoe
you
is
really put
anything
yourself in a good
other than that.
position.
You fear a little left
And we are just-
and big problems.
I don't know how many in a row that is of just every type of shot. This is going to have to sit. And it looks like it will.
Yep, very good shot right there. Was able to cover that lake with ease and into the fairway here at 6.
There we go. Nope. We are going to play this smart again. Not finesse shots. I just want to play 4-iron. We're going to keep playing my game. This is how we got into the lead. This is how we stay in the lead. Just play this smart. It's par 5. Why risk going for the green in 2 when you don't need to and you don't have the distance? Here we go, baby. Okay, pitch shot. A really high spinner. We're gonna keep using this spinner. I absolutely love this shot. That needs to go over. Okay. Didn't land it in the right spot. I was a little fast, which means I tugged it, but all in all, not bad. We're just gonna chip this one on. Hopefully it doesn't go a mile like it did last time. and we sallied it, but underswing 24%.
Well, that was
I was too scared. I was too scared.
Kind of ugly, in fact.
Yeah, you can't be in two minds, Rich. One or the other, right?
Come on.
Land it short, let it run
Come
out,
on.
and pitch it nearly to the hole and expect it
Frick.
to stop.
Well,
Cannot have both at once.
I've had troubles on the par 5s in the last couple days. That's just a stupid mistake. Absolutely stupid mistake. And we drop a stroke on a par 5 for the second straight day. And now we drop to tie for the lead. So Gilbert's having a day out there.
99-yard par 3 seventh, a challenge.
I can't believe I just did that for the second time in 2 days.
And long. You know, when the pros get up on a par 3 like this, they'll say very simply, "This is a good par 3." And it is. Requires everything you have.
Little fast.
199 yards. Well-struck shot.
Needs to hit the fringe.
That's all it's about.
Oh, it does, but it doesn't get the boost that's required. Actually, it looked like it hit the fucking first cut there. Okay, here we go. Okay, not bad. I'm so timid with these these chip shots, man. I'm really not good with them. But nonetheless, it is a tap-in par.
Here at 7. And
Keep the momentum high.
6 under par. Frank, how about the 8th par 4, one of the more intriguing setups?
So Gilbert bogeyed his last hole, so definitely some low scores and some high scores being posted all over the board.
One of the toughest second shots on the golf course.
That was not the greatest swing. It felt off in my hands. 270 carry though,
no
still.
Issues here. That
not
is
bad.
Into the fairway.
291, 182 to the hole. Didn't really put it in the position that I wanted to.
Up in the fairway now, 180 yards away.
Oh, this is such a gamble, but if it pays off, 7-iron finesse shot. This needs to be perfect. It's as close to perfect as I can hit it, and the release is perfect. So a little bit of overswing, had it cooked to the left just a bit. Maybe that side hill lie probably impacted it just a smidge.
Stick it in close.
But now we got a really difficult left to right, but this is not bad. And we blew it by the lip.
Quite on target.
Oh my gosh, I'm never gonna get one of those to fall. It's never gonna go my way. It's always gonna be on the low side. But it's par nonetheless. Played it is about as good as I can. I just missed the putt.
Right where he is.
It's okay. It's okay. We're going into 9 here. Still in the lead by 1.
Rounding out the front 9 here.
Playing alongside Gilbert.
74-yard par 4, Frank.
Actually, he might be. It said he was through 9, so he's playing in the group ahead of me.
When you step onto the tee here.
There's an out of bounds all the way down the left side that you have to be cognizant of. But that bunker, 290 yards carries it.
That was such a bad swing that we somehow got away with. It is so funny that when this game does a really good job, same with real life, when you hit a good shot, you know it. When you don't hit a good shot, the feedback on the controller and the sounds that it makes is actually really good. It's actually pretty solid. Like right off the bat there, I knew that wasn't going to be a good shot. And we're going to keep putting a little bit of chance into these, just riding that fringe. Again, about as good as I can hit an iron shot there. About as good as I can hit an iron shot there. Oh my word. Let's go, baby.
The sound of it. And the ball does the rest. Great shot.
Feeling really comfortable in this tournament right now. That first day, may have just been some rust.
Yep, that's nice.
Maybe not rust is the right word. Some poor habits made in the Masters and the U.S. Open. We've shaken it off. We've written the ship.
Backside at Bay Hill with a par 4, 400-yard dog leg.
Written. We've
through the fairway and
I don't know what the past tense verse. Wrote the ship. Rided the ship. Rode it. You know what I mean. Let's keep the momentum going. We're 2 under for the day. 1 up on the lead, maybe 2 up on the lead now. I didn't really see what the leaderboard said there. That needs to go. Jump through. Get on the flat surface. Okay, so a little bit of a right
end up in that right side
errant shot there. We do have an okay lie. It's actually not great. I'm worried that this is going to come out fat. Go. Take a good kick.
Well,
so that's my weakness. My weakness is those little greenside chip shots. I'm not a fan of them. I do like the spinner shot, but I'm not a fan of this distance. And we almost chip it in as I say that. Not a bad lead. That's going to be a tough par putt.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
Yeah,
You're
being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Oh my God. I gotta. Anytime I have that putt, when I think I've lined up the putt, I need to add another inch to the break, and then I will sink all those putts. Because right now, all of those close call putts where I think I'm nailing it. It was the same at number 6, that par 5. I really got to just start adding another notch on my estimation there, because it's I can't believe how many I've burned on the low side. That's just, it's almost embarrassing, but hey, nonetheless, we're still in a good position. Bogeyed, still tied for first.
Something in the fairway just short of that second bunker, and it sits up, 6 or a 7.
Our tempo seems to be off these last few holes, but because we're aiming it in a good spot, it really hasn't punished us too much.
Just
another good drive, 290.
Trying to find a rhythm.
Oh man.
Hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
We're just going to try and get this again. Just everything is just aim for the front of the green and hope it releases. And we have hit it almost perfect with the iron again. This should do exactly what I wanted to do. In fact, it was soft. The green was soft there.
Regulation, but a little away
I did not
from
expect
the
it to be that soft.
A birdie putt here at the 11.
So uphill, it will be going right to left.
Option to take less break by increasing the speed here.
Keep turning. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I can't buy those putts. I literally can't buy a putt. I feel like I've hit so many good putts that are just burning the edge. Oh my word!
Where he is.
My goodness. All right, well,
has its share of strong par
now we got a big par 5 here.
Exception, the 12th at
try and get a birdie. Get back to 7 under.
In 2 if you have enough horsepower.
Here we go. Big drive. Our tempo is a little off with our drives, but that should be right. Oh, jump over. Oh, we've done it. I think we did this on round 1 on this exact same hole.
Here for our leader. That is into the bunker off the tee.
It's the same thing. And now we just got to hope we can get this out and get us in a good third shot position. Definitely got it out. Seems to be good. It's a lot longer than I thought I'd be able to do there. 193 from that lie.
Good shot. Sand takes away
my boy's loving it.
Of going for the green in 2, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track.
All right, greens seem to be softening up a teensy bit. That's got to go though. I underswung that quite heavily. Yeah, they are getting softer.
No, that's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet.
They are definitely getting a wee bit softer.
Really outside chance for birdie.
And I burned the edge for the 456th time.
Okay, that'll run about 4 feet by.
So tough. Tough conditions. All right, there we go.
No missteps there.
Let's keep it going. I'm okay with par at this point. At this point in the game,
where he is.
It's round 3, back 9. We're now 1 ahead because he bogeyed.
The par 4 13th down.
I really can't be getting too greedy. I mean,
smart club selection.
I'm putting well, just not getting any sort of favorable break. So it is what it is. We just got to hope we can keep up the momentum. Same thing. I'm going to tee down.
About 300 yards. But if you try and be bold here and miss the fairway,
that's going a little left. Evil. But we should hit that slope, which propels us back into the fairway. Yep. So we're on the right side of the. We're on the correct side of the fairway. Left side. Pin placement on the back right. It looks like. Oh, it's on the left. I missaw it.
Coming with that pin tucked in the front left.
I honestly think we're gonna just start playing regular shots here, because it seems to be softening up just a tad. I guess we'll tell from this shot if it's actually softening up or if it's just my imagination. No, it's definitely getting softer out there. So the further this day goes, again, we had a later tee time today. As the sun's going down, weather cool off just a bit. We are getting some good breaks here. And we had it lip in this time.
That's in for birdie here at 13.
All right, so it's good to know is these wedge shots are starting to stick a little bit more. So we were playing the finesse shot in yesterday's round. We're just starting to play the normal high towering wedge shots that are landing soft. So
set of par threes. Here's the
we have a difficult par 3 again. These have kind of typically been my bane. And we're not playing a 4-iron or a
chance to put 3 down on the
hybrid. I'm just going to club down 1 because if it is landing soft, it might not for a 4-iron, but if it is landing soft and I just totally butchered that shot. You hear the thud now. You can hear, well, it's a different thud. It's not the fast thud. It's like the receptive, like the moisture in the ground you can kind of start hearing. And this is just,
now from the bunker.
This is just a hard shot.
Par 3.
And we play it about as good as we can. That new pick shot might be the first thing that I level up to gold. That is one of the most useful shots in all of golf. The blast shot is good if you have a lot of room to work with and you're just trying to blast it over the lip and get it to run. That pick shot is, I love it. I love that pick shot. Oh, Gilbert birdied. So he's putting some pressure on us.
Holes at Bay Hill where you have to sort of thread the needle. It's more about accuracy than it is.
Here we go. My neck just cracked so hard there. Holy crap.
Yards, a dog leg to the right, but you absolutely have to put the ball in play off the tee.
Try and just land it on this hill. Oh, a little slow again. Not quite dialed in all of a sudden. We were in the front 9. Back 9's been a little sloppy, but positioning it with the wind is giving us an okay result. Here we go.
The approach shot, par 4, 15th hole. Frank, break it down.
Green narrows up the further back you go, so the most generous place to land the ball is in the front half.
Oh, that's a good looking shot.
It's also the flattest section of the green.
That is a good looking shot. Oh my word. I'm happy with that. I was a little bit slow, which pushed it a bit to the left, but I'm happy about that because I did not want to take the lip of that bunker into play and then potentially have it drop in the bunker and have a difficult bunker shot. So, and we made another birdie.
Oh yes, a perfect.
Let's go, baby.
There. It is in for birdie here at 15.
Oh, okay, we're playing pretty solid now.
8 under.
We're feeling good. As the greens get more receptive, I'm feeling more comfortable on every single one of these shots.
Bunker trouble to the right, OB to the left. It is reachable in 2, but water in front of the green will punish the mishits.
There we go. That's a better tempo. More of an overswing, but better tempo. Lots of fairway to work with. 281, that's a big drive.
Wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this
308, 220
tee shot.
We might be able to take a 4-iron into this. Oh god. I'm gonna aim a little bit to the right and hope that I don't. And I hit it a little to the right as well. And it didn't land as soft, but I'm okay with that. Oh wow. Oh wow, maybe I'm not. This is gonna be a touchy third shot to get this anywhere close to the hole.
But Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good.
In fact, I think I'm gonna do a really high flop. Let the wind adjust it just a smidge. Oh, I couldn't have hit that any better. Wow, that was long. I must have had really good. I must have been a flyer lie. 16. To be honest with you.
And he seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Woo!
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie here.
Another birdie, baby.
And he's worked it to 9 under par.
That's 4 under for the day. We're feeling good. We're feeling really good.
Frank,
we need to too, because the boys are keeping up with us.
Water, bunkers,
R3 221. I mean, this is where rounds could come or go. I mean, we played it okay yesterday. I don't know how to play it though. This is the thing. The wind is swirling. There's clouds coming in. We got to get in before it starts raining. And I just absolutely butchered that shot. Oh my gosh. That's 2 rounds in a row where we've missed the water by a foot.
Into that long right side bunker here at 17.
Wow, wow, wow. That was a horrible mistake that we were just lucky enough to get away with. A par here would go a long way.
Swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away.
Come on, get this in.
Yeah, that's a good putt.
Sometimes pars feel better than birdies, I tell you. I tell you, those pars feel like $1 million. Gilbert had himself another birdie with a 69 on the day, and he is now 2 behind me with I have 1 to play. So it's probably going to be, pending anything blow up on here, it's probably going to be Gilbert and I on the last day. So Gilbert started off strong, kind of faded on the second day. We had a tough first day, came back in the second, and now we both had some solid rounds on round 3 of this qualifier tournament. And it looks like we'll be going into day 4 beside Gilbert.
And a good start to
and the win is up for grabs. We've been playing well. I've been really happy with how I battled back. That first day, I felt like things were going pretty poorly. Got a 7-iron into this flag. That's a great, great swing, even with the tempo being a little... Oh, no.
Oh. Well,
I thought that was a perfect swing. I didn't realize it was going to be too light.
Wondering what might have been.
And that's an unplayable lie? Oh, no. Oh, no. We have to get this. We have to get this up and down, and it's asking for a putt. All right, I'm just going to putt it, and hopefully we get it close. I don't think there's a lot of break in this. I didn't know that was going to be unplayable, and it snaps to the right off the hop. That's not even going to be a tap-in. So a bogey putt to stay 1 up on Gilbert going into the last day. We got to make this. This has to drop.
And that's what these greens can do to you. They make you see things that just aren't there.
That wasn't even a misread. It was a mishit. It was a mishit. And now we're going to be tied in a clean day. A pretty much otherwise perfect day.
Okay,
and we end with a freaking 6 on hole 18.
That'll drop him back.
I can't believe I just did that. I did not know that was going to end up in those rocks and that it was going to be unplayable.
Be on the line tomorrow. It is a
wow, dude, this is getting crazy. All right, well, I hope you guys have been enjoying this so far. Make sure to like the video because this is going to be one hell of a last round, battling it out with Gilbert for the Korn Ferry Tour Qualifier School. And we get to wear our red. What's the wind looking like today? 1 to 2 mile per hour. It's clean out there. Still firm. I can't believe I just did that. That puts so much pressure on for today. That puts so much pressure on for today.
Is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. From Orlando, Florida, and Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge, live final round coverage of Q School. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf.
I can't believe that.
Twilight comes calling later
we got to
today,
compose ourselves now.
We will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. We're looking at a tie at the top.
All right, here we go. Let's kick it off.
Included among them is our featured golfer.
72, 67, 70. That round 3 could have been another really good round of a 68. And instead, we're out here with a tie for the lead. Starts off with kind of a heavy swing.
This one turning left a bit off.
Needs a good kick. Gets a good kick. Finds the first cut. So not the most ideal.
Finished in the first cut. Another bounce or 2. Might have been in the thicker stuff.
This is going to be a difficult. I don't think it's going to be. It's got to be firm again. The hill pushed it a little to the left, but I hit that about as good as I can. It still seems like it's not the worst. So maybe some cool weather coming through Bay Hill. Don't know if we had any weather, obviously. It doesn't tell you that sort of stuff.
The first green, this for birdie.
Yeah, and this is the sort of putt that he can have a good run at, ever so slightly up the hill with a hint of movement from left to right.
That one wasn't as good of a putt. I'm not upset about that one. That was just a leg putt. If it happened to hit the hole, great. If not, that's fine. Up the hill, par putt. Beautiful.
Safely in.
Oh,
It's a
man.
par here at first.
That's the things that this game can punish you with. You have one tiny little bad hole, and then, I mean, it's between me and Gilbert at the moment. The next closest at 3 under, so
Frank, pretty good hole.
Gilbert had a really
It
good
certainly is,
68
Rich. The
yesterday.
carry on the right side's a little
Gets
shorter,
himself
but if you're gonna
into
take
that
it down
final
the left side,
grouping.
You've got to fly that ball at least another 20 yards.
I don't know what kind of shot I want to play here. I don't really want to play a hybrid, but I feel like I can't get it there. I can't hit that any better, but I've said that before and it's rolled out. Gosh, these are, everything is slowing down. Everything is slowing down.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Today is not the day that I want to be scrambling to find pars or birdies. I just want this to be a nice, clean day. That's not even a tap in. Ran out, so greens are still fast.
You'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap in is now going to be a grind.
Good putt.
If we need to grind, we'll need to grind.
And that's going to preserve this.
Gilbert bogeys 2. So that difficult par 3, well, we didn't hit the green. We were able to get up and down. Gilbert bogey number 2. So
water very much in play down the left.
This is what it's all about. The competition, baby. There we go. Found the rhythm on that one. Perfect. Perfect swing. One day I'll be able to get perfect backswing, perfect follow through. We've been close many times. That's a close one. 0.3 overswing.
Frank, this is one of my favorite shots at Bay Hill. The second.
Look at this wind. What is happening?
Cool-looking hole, Rich.
Oh, that was my
water,
thumbstick kind of tweaking
it just
out.
Pops out there on the left side. It scares the living daylights out of you. But if you can hit an aggressive shot there, often that breeze is coming off the left, and just keep it in the middle of the green.
I can't tell if this is going to land soft or not yet.
Often kick that ball towards the hole.
Very soft. Good bounce.
Oh, I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that? 8 or 9 feet. Excellent shot.
Here we go. Straightforward birdie putt.
Oh, if that's one ball to the right, it's in.
Chat,
Instead,
if I
this one
had a
singes
nickel
that
for every
left
time
edge.
I burned a freaking edge, I'd probably be a multimillionaire.
Safely in, it's a par
Holy
here at the
crap.
dirt.
It haunts
That
me. It
cushion's
haunts
gonna
me.
remain 2 shots.
I can't stop burning the edges. And Gilbert bogeys again.
Learner with Frank
He's
Novello
crumbling
back
under
at the
pressure,
fourth
but this
hole
is
here
what
at
I was
Bay
talking
Hill.
about.
This is the first par 5
I
on
said
the
it
golf course.
after the first
561
round.
yard. You
I
think
said
a
it
birdie
after
here,
the US
Frank?
Amateur.
You certainly
I
are.
gotta
Perhaps
think that
even
they
3. This is
programmed
almost
the
ramrod
amateurs
straight,
to
little
not
hazard
be
down the
super
right
aggressive
side.
in hopes that
A
you
good
get
one,
promoted
you
to the
certainly get home
PGA
for 2.
faster, because the field at the PGA tournaments, the majors, were incredibly difficult. Even if I played my absolute best, I probably wouldn't have even finished close to the top like 25. In the amateur, US Amateur, I shot 14 under or 13 under and won by like 9 strokes because the guys that were with me day 1 and 2 shot massive scores in the next couple of rounds. And same with this, like I shot even. There's people at 6 under. The next day, those people that were 6 under were 3 over. Not 3 over for the day. They shot like 9 over. So I feel like there's a little bit of misprogramming with the AI for the amateurs that really punish them one round and make them okay the next round. And I'm not sure I like that. However, it's okay if the conditions are difficult enough, because I'd much rather have a little bit of competition and get promoted to the big leagues than get stuck fighting guys that are destroying me in the Korn Ferry. So I see both ways, but it seems a little silly that every other round they're posting such drastically different scores that they're not really a competition by the end of the round. Like, we're going to see what Gilbert shoots here, but he's already made multiple bogeys on some relatively easy holes. So
here at 4, and the lead will remain 1.
So remain 1, so somebody birdied Gilbert. Okay, so there you go. So maybe it's not as bad as we think.
Frank, what's the play here off the tee? Is it driver, or do you
I have
play
missed
it safe
3
with an iron?
birdies
A lot of the time
on the
it's
short
predicated
side
by
by
the
an
wind,
inch.
Rich. If you've got a trailing breeze,
I just can't seem to
driver
fix
is
it.
very much in play.
I can't
Otherwise,
seem to
just
fix
poke
it.
a little iron down the right side.
That's a good looking shot again. I played this hole pretty well off the tee all 4 days now. I got a mustache hair itching my nose.
And here's another one that's
Here we
going to
go.
set up nicely in the fairway.
So it is playing a little
From the
soft.
fairway, Iona, this his second.
So if it's playing soft, we're going to try a 9-iron finesse shot.
Flag. Pin smack bang in the middle.
A little slow. If that goes a foot, let's go. Perfect.
Good shot.
Well, we got another birdie putt. Let's see if we can't make another birdie. This one seems pretty straight, so I shouldn't have any issues with it breaking. Pace is everything. There we go.
Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie.
We're back on the reds for the day.
The red figures for the round and 8 under for the tournament.
Gilbert's still sitting at 6 under. So take a 2-shot lead up on him. I'm
going
to aim this a little bit more to the left this time because I keep leaving myself with a pretty lengthy shot when I don't think I need to. Just get this one over a little more to the left. Beautiful shot. Absolutely crushed again. So it just sets us up for a little bit of a shorter second shot into this green.
Like some folks we know, but a very solid drive here at 6.
Okay. Let's see what we can do here. So the flag stick is way the hell back there. So if we can land it somewhere around here, that's probably perfect. Use the green. Don't need to be hero. Got a 2-shot lead. There's no point in trying to split the difference between 15 yards when we could accidentally miss-hit it into the rocks or accidentally miss-hit it into the bunker and have a tough up and down. So got a finesse shot here.
Now you have that
this is what we were looking for. 60-degree wedge in hand.
Location and make the birdie.
The angle of the green
hits it
really
pretty
does
good.
favor the layup shot because
Hits
at least
soft.
you're hitting across the length of the green.
It hits soft, rolls back about a foot, and now we got pin high, 10 feet 2 inches to the flag stick.
Wedge shot has to be very
It is
precise.
downhill, not much break. Speed is everything once again.
Yeah, that's a good putt. A birdie here at 1.
I'm glad that fell in the hole because I actually hammered that.
9 under now for the
9 under, Gilbert birdies. So he's trying to match me here. We still only remain 2 up.
Par 5 with all the water.
So he is fighting me after all. We got another tough par 3. All the par 3s on this course are pretty damn tough.
Narrow entry, greens 30 yards deep. You still really
Here we go,
got to
5
focus
iron.
on hitting a good shot here.
Oh my goodness, why did it come off left? That was such a good shot. Oh, that was such a good shot. And even that's still going to roll off. So they're not quite as soft as we thought they were. Obviously still running a bit firm.
Sitting up in the short grass.
Gonna throw another little spinner in here. Don't need all the speed. Oh, 3/4 shot here. Even less than that. We could have gone. Wow. Well, I just made a huge mistake. Definitely didn't need to do that.
Way too hot.
Just goes to show what happens when you don't find these greens in regulation. Now, he's looking at 2 putts, maybe 3.
Nope, jumped off left immediately. It tried working back. I just didn't have the pace. Wow, that was a double breaker. All right, here we go. Tap in.
That one in.
And as I say, these par 3s are difficult. We make a bogey after 2 birdies. So still at 8 under, still have a good round going. Just need to stay composed. Those are tough par 3s, man. And he bogeyed it as well. So just goes to show you how difficult that really is. And I think the guy that is playing, that's 3rd on the leaderboard, is also playing with us, and he just bogeyed that as well. So all 3 of us threw 7 holes, and we all just made bogey on that difficult par 3. That just shows you how tough Bay Hill's par 3s are at tournament conditions. And then we pipe a drive down there. Yeah, that's a good one there. I should roll out close to 300.
Can't drive it much
293, perfect.
That's the quick pickup of the tee, right down the middle.
This hole has kind of gotten me
173.
confused every time we've played it. So we're just gonna hope that we can get a 6-iron somewhere near the flag. And we shank it.
That's going to need to go.
We're on the green, thankfully, but I miss-hit that so hard. 3.3% slow. We're on the green at least, so we gotta putt. Two-putt par would be really nice here. This is a pretty difficult downhill putt.
Look here at birdie.
Well, there's no doubt about it. This one will move from right to left.
Yeah, it moves so much more than I just gave it credit for. And I mean, that's not bad pace. That's more of a die-in pace. You got to be online to use that, but nonetheless, pretty easy par. No harm, no foul. As we approach the final hole of our front 9 here on day number 4 for the Korn Ferry Tour Q School. out at Bay Hill. I've had a lot of fun so far. We're playing well. That second and third round, other than the 18th hole, has been really good golf. Arguably the best I've played so far on our career mode. Another fade here. Rip it right down the middle of the fairway. Does just that. A little slow, but should be right in prime position. Yeah, just gets a nice little bounce back into the middle of the fairway. That's kind of the name of the game as we start our PGA Tour career, is just try and be consistent. That's all I really care about. I really don't think I got off to a great foot at Augusta, and then same with US. Like both the opening rounds were not the type of golf that we wanted to play, and we kind of just kept making mistakes that we shouldn't have made. That's another great iron shot. Wow. It can stop any time, though. I'm still happy with that shot. 15 feet for another birdie. Let's see if we can't make this. Downhill putt, right to left. Make sure we give it enough. Turn in that cup, please. Let's go. Finally made a putt. We finally made a breaker putt as we get back to 2 under for the day, 9 under for the tournament.
34, 2 under par for this front side.
Yeah, Gilbert's 2 over for the day, so he's having a bit of a struggle bus right now. But we approach the final 9 holes of the tournament, pending any playoffs. But as long as we keep making the right decisions and keep hitting the ball well, I can't see us slowing down. That needs to go. That needs to go hard. That's going right for the bunker. And I'm pretty sure I've put this bunker into play right after the 3 out of the 4 rounds. So
that's going to wind up in
not great. We're just going to kind of hit this and hope. I don't know if this is going to get there.
From the fairway bunker.
Give it a good swing. Get up. Get up. Well, try to. It landed soft, so it's definitely less firm than it was the first 2 days out here, which maybe it was just going out in the morning. Things were hard. You think that the cold, well, I guess the cold could make it a little bit harder. Here we go. Long birdie putt, 35 feet. Strikes it good. It's turning, but I don't think we have enough pace up that hill. We do not.
Yeah, that's a good
So it's going to be a par putt here.
Not too bad.
Again, not difficult. Give it the pace. Boom. And we make another par on hole 10. So playing good. We just got to keep this momentum going. 8 holes remain.
Close to being over, as it'll remain a 5-shot.
Playing. This is what I'm talking about. They're all just crumbling now. So little weird that. I mean, there is some difficult holes out here. We haven't made too many birdies ourselves.
It's imperative you hit
but it just seems weird that a guy that was competing and tied with me going into this round
is a second shot hole.
Is just diminishing down the board so fast. But who knows? Maybe I'm onto something. Maybe I'm not. I think the amateurs have a lighter difficulty, even at, like, we're at nearly max. I think we're at 95% difficult. And like I said, in the majors, we got schooled.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notabegay the third.
153 yards left to the hole. The pin is stuck in the front right section of the green.
That's a good looking shot. Go. 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 Oh. Likes it. It's not the greatest shot. Little chip shot here. Don't need to hammer this. That is in the hole. Oh my gosh. Needs to stop now. Well, we just gave ourselves a difficult putt back up the hill.
I'd say, but he's left himself at least a chance at a par, Frank.
Come on, Rich. I mean, you're being too kind there. That's not ideal.
And we judged it perfectly.
The putter bails
beautiful. Distance was spot on. That was right in the heart of the cup.
Keep this large lead right where it is.
Okay, he's back to 4 under, so he's doing his best, but yeah, it just seems weird.
The 12th like?
Here we go.
570 odd yards.
And it's not like we're playing like. I've said this is some of the best golf I've played in the career mode, which is true. I've been very consistent. We're not making too many issues, compounding issues. We're playing pretty solid. But it's not like this is my best score I've ever shot. We're only 2 under for the day with, what, 6 holes remaining? So it's a little weird to see the AI for the amateurs kind of, I don't want to say give up, but just kind of stop shooting good scores. But I mean, at the end of the day, if I'm playing consistent like this, even if they were, I'd probably still be right up there with them. It's another great layup. I mean, we're playing these long holes perfectly. There's no point in going for the green with 2 bunkers splitting it, and I just don't have the distance yet. I'm gonna chuck a spinner in there again. Hopefully it works better than the last few times I've done this. That should be money. Well, we might go to 3 under on the day because that was an absolutely beautiful, beautiful spinner shot.
4 feet now.
Pretty straightforward putt here. I underhit it, but it's still enough.
Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie
10 under.
here at number 12. And if he can finish this out, he would claim his 2nd victory on the
We're
year.
kind of standing alone there, but
So you look
again,
at the
it's
card,
not
you
like
see
we're absolutely
370
crushing
yards, par
the
4
competition.
13, and you think, yeah,
We were
I'm making
even
birdie
par,
here, but hold on.
5 under,
There's
4
a
under,
lot happening.
or
2
no, I
fairway
guess we ended
bunkers
up
to
3
the
under
left,
because the
there's
double
one to the right,
bogey,
that green,
and now we're
2
at
more
3
bunkers
under for the day
water
here,
front
so 2
and
under for
right.
the day here, whatever
And
we
all of
are.
a sudden you
Either way,
realize,
it amounts to 10 under. It's
I
not
get
like
it.
I'm
It's
absolutely
the number 1
crushing
handicap
everybody
hole.
in the
I'll be
field.
happy with par here.
That's a good shot right there. Little underswing. We don't want to crush it into the water. Gonna land fairly soft, roll out a little bit.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee
280?
shot right there.
287. Perfect. All right, here we go.
Just over 90 yards. All that's left.
This
here
is
for
going
his
to
second.
this is going to be a slam dunk. I'm calling it right now. It needs to
Stuck
turn.
follow through right there. This could be really good.
Dang, close. What a good shot though.
No, I don't
Now
have
we're
to
just
take
going to pick
these,
them
Rick, but
apart.
it looks like
Now
I'm
we're
about
getting into the
6-7 feet in
scoreable
there.
holes.
That
If they're
is
not
an
going to match
excellent
me,
approach shot.
then we're going to run away with this because I'm not slowing down now. Let's go.
Yeah, that's good putt. A birdie
We
here
see the
at
end in
one.
sight. We're now 4 under for the
After
day.
missing the cut in last week's event.
Yeah.
What a turnaround. As he
2
tries
missed
to
cuts
finish
at
off a
the
victory
majors,
here.
and we're trying
Pushing
to
on, we come to the 215
just continue to
yard par
slam
3,
in birdies
14.
all the way
With
to the end of
bunkers
this
left
tournament.
and long here, and your chance at par certainly increases.
Yeah, we're taking a 4-iron at this guy. I think we can get it there. It might even need to sit. We've seen that happen a few times where it hits the green surface and just rolls out. Yep, it needs to sit. That's going to run through. It's going to be on the first cut, maybe even the rough. That is on the rough. That's going to be another tough
He
one.
might have been trying to land that over the flag and spin it back, but that just
Definitely
carried
was
much
not.
too far.
Definitely was not trying that, but here we go. Flop shot. Full swing. Way up in the air. Have it land soft. Beautiful. Like I said, just try not to do anything too
Certainly
heroic.
seen some
Just
short game
playing the
skills today.
shots that I have available
That's
to me. It
more
took me a while
evidence
to
here, really
realize
keeping this round
play the
together
shots that you
as
have
we get
available
closer to the
because
clubhouse.
you have a few more than you
Okay,
think.
that one finished off.
Like the
4
runner.
par.
I'm not good with the runner. I'm not going to use the runner. Unless you have, you know, 30 yards of green to work with, I'm not going to use the runner on shots like that because most of these holes are downhill, sloping away.
Accuracy off the tee is a
There's no point in
must.
catching it wrong and just having it skip through the green. That's just, that would be a terrible, terrible mistake. And right now, this ball is what's saving me. I have the tempo dialed in. There was a couple holes in the round 3 and a couple holes at the beginning of this round where we didn't have it dialed in, but
I
mean, when our average flight is 265 or whatever it is, and we're flighting these balls 280 and it's rolling out to 312, I mean, I can't get much happier than that. All right, here we go. 5-iron finesse shot. Coming down the stretch.
Starts to get pushed towards that back area.
That's a horrible swing.
It starts to get narrower
That needs to sit.
and narrower and
That needs to
narrower.
sit hard.
And that's where you've got to be a little
Nope,
careful.
that is through, and it's going to go down in the collection area. Actually, it's going to bounce through and go into the rough. So now we got to put that flop shot to the test again. I'm going to do a high flop shot. Just see if we can't sit it right by the flag again. Full swing. Way up in the air. Too far. I think I did this on round 2.
Ambitious on that chip
I don't
shot.
think I
Just
judged this
sailed
flop shot
past.
perfectly either. I feel like that's actually a sneaky
easy one.
sneaky
20
shot.
feet
And here we
away.
go. This to avoid a bogey. And it turned really hard off the start, so rammed it past the hole, didn't account for the break, and now we got oh, don't need to add power to this. This is downhill putt. Pretty straight though. Get it in for the single drop shot. Back down to 10 under, so 3 holes left.
But fortunately,
I think we got this one secured pending any major disaster, but we double bogeyed the other day on the last hole. Gilbert just made another birdie. He's still hanging in there. Anything is possible. We just got to put our heads down, play smart. I'm still happy with the round we got going so far.
If you just look at the yardage, you'll think it's the easiest par 5 on the golf
Probably
course.
play this in 3
And then
shots
before you
again.
know it, it's got you.
Don't have the distance to get there in 2. Nice firm stroke. A little slow again on the pace, but 272 carry. There it is again. We got the distance today. That's 208 to the hole.
To start the hole.
We do have water, but we're in a good spot where I can probably just carry this with a 4-iron. It'll probably roll out long, get it over the water. No miss hits like we did yesterday. That is a miss hit slightly. And that's going to go in the bunker. But we do have that beautiful pick shot now.
All the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So
we do have this beautiful pick shot now. Let's just get it clean.
Here. Really need a birdie right now.
Picks it clean, lands it to about 5 feet. 2 feet. That's even closer than I thought it was. And now we're going to get that bogey back here with the tap-in birdie. Up the hill, tiny bit left to right, in the heart of the cup. With 2 to play, we're back to 11 under. Having a beautiful day out here.
Is up to a full
4 under for the day.
shots on the rest of the field.
Gilbert was not able to capitalize on that par 5.
This par 3, Frank, par 3 17th.
But we have landed this ball to a foot from the water in 2 straight rounds. I'm just going to make sure we get this ball over the freaking water.
Advantage you get.
Just aiming for somewhere in the center of the green. Hits it well. Ugh. Barely gets it over the bunker, but we are in a much safer spot than we have been on the last 2 days. We got an uphill putt. We're just going to try and muscle it down there.
Pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill.
It's a good pace.
It's on a good line.
Oh, hits the back of the cup and drops.
Really good.
We're putting we're sticking it to him now. We're ending in style. 5 under for the day. 12 under for the tournament. Here we go. Just like that, we are 1 hole away from winning the Korn Ferry Tour Q School.
People getting it out there a little further, so you
can start feeling it now, getting excited.
Be wary of that run out on the right side.
Just play this last hole. You got a big crowd watching you. Look at all the gallery on the left and the right and the trees there. And we hammer the last drive of the day. Should go quite a long way there. Not the farthest drive, but
out of the way. It is in the fairway.
292, good rollout. We're happy.
Seal it.
We got a 6-iron in over the screen. We are not going to take anything off of it because we want to make sure that we get it over. Bails it out a little bit to the left with an overswing. Perfect speed. This might find the bunker. That's okay. End of the day, we just got to get up and down. Even for a bogey, he can't believe it. But ladies and gentlemen, with this being our second last stroke, hopefully of the day, we pick it out of the bunker, leave ourselves with about a 4-footer, and we are in this tournament to win it. We had a great game plan all week. Here we go. Up the hill to the right for our final putt, hopefully, of the tournament. Boom! And just like that, you are looking at your Q School
and this will be
victor.
A strong final round score.
5 under, best round of the week. Saved it for the end. We came back strong after the U.S. Open.
Realized and dashed here in Florida this week, but our featured golfer, a winner here at Q School.
Yeah, and
there it is.
Well.
It feels good, baby.
No fun.
Look at that trophy.
One in Europe and one on the PGA Tour. And it is agonizing because
feels good, man. Feels good. We put all the pieces together this week. So we started the tournament off in a very shaky way with an even par after quite a few bogeys, just battling back to finish even. Then we put all the pieces together for rounds 2 to 3 with the exception of that final 18. And then we came out flying on the 4th day, shoot a 5 under. And by ranking inside the top 5 in Q School, you have earned a promotion to the PGA Tour. Would you like to advance to the PGA Tour or continue to the Korn Ferry Tour? Ladies and gentlemen, we won that tour fair and square. We got our card. We are skipping right to the PGA Tour. We don't need to adjust any of this stuff. We're going to go in with an 85 AI scoring difficulty because these tour pros will beat me up. We'll increase this as we start getting better. We're going to do an AI pairing because I think it's kind of cool. Maybe we just do it on the final round. So basically what that does is it shows you an AI playing alongside you. It might take too long to do it on all of them, but for the final round, if we make it into the final round, it might be fun to see what it's like. We're going to do a full normal season. round types full, major events, the players in EA Sports Championships. We're doing everything full on this playthrough. We welcome to the PGA Tour. Complete the following to build your career mastery. Finish the regular season inside the top 125 to qualify for the FedEx playoffs. Win the Tour Championship to capture the FedEx Cup. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially punched our card. We can see the season down here. All these exciting things with week 1 kicking off at TPC Stadium course for the American Express tournament. We have all these wonderful things. Hopefully we can get back to the Masters, but look, we got a lot of things dialed in for us here. I'm not sure if there's any tour. I'm not sure how you get sponsorships, if there even is sponsorships yet. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this video. We have beaten the Korn Ferry Championship. We punched our card to the PGA Tour. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for lots more videos coming in this series, as well as course reviews and amongst other games. We play other games on the channel too, so make sure you stay tuned to more of those. But I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you guys. That was a very fun video. We pulled it off. We'll catch you back here to kick off the American Express Championship out in La Quinta, California. Until then, be safe. Have a great night. Bye.